divine ones. This is lesson number 26. My attack thoughts are attacking my invulnerability. It is surely obvious that if you can be attacked, you are not invulnerable. You see attack as a real threat. That is because you believe that you can really attack. And what would have effects through you must also have effects on you. It is this law that will ultimately save you, but you are misusing it now. You must therefore learn how it can be used for your own best interests rather than against them. Because your attack thoughts will be projected, you will fear attack. And if you fear attack, you must believe that you are not invulnerable. Attack thoughts therefore make you vulnerable in your own mind, which is where the attack thoughts are. Attack thoughts and invulnerability cannot be accepted together. They contradict each other. The idea for today introduces the thought that you always attack yourself first. If attack thoughts must entail the belief that you are vulnerable, their effect is to weaken you in your own eyes. Thus, they have attacked your perception of yourself. And because you believe in them, you can no longer believe in yourself. A false image of yourself has come to take the place of what you are. Practice with today's idea will help you to understand that vulnerability or invulnerability is the result of your own thoughts. Nothing except your thoughts can attack you. Nothing except your thoughts can make you think you are vulnerable. And nothing except your thoughts can prove to you this is not so. 6 practice periods are required in applying today's idea. A full 2 minutes should be attempted for each of them, although the time may be reduced to a minute if their discomfort is too great. Do not reduce it further. The practice period should begin with repeating the idea for today. My attack thoughts are attacking my invulnerability. Then closing your eyes and reviewing the unresolved questions whose outcomes are causing you concern. The concern may take the form of depression, worry, anger, a sense of imposition, fear, foreboding, or preoccupation. Any problem as yet unsettled that tends to recur in your thoughts during the day is a suitable subject. You will not be able to use very many for any one practice period because a longer time than usual should be spent with each one. Today's idea should be applied as follows. First, name the situation. I am concerned about blank. Then go over every possible outcome that has occurred to you in that connection and which has caused you concern, referring to each one quite specifically, saying, I am afraid that blank will happen. If you are doing the exercises properly, you should have some 5 or 6 distressing possibilities available for each situation you use, and quite possibly more. It is much more helpful to cover a few situations thoroughly than to touch on a larger number. As the list of anticipated outcomes for each situation continues, you will probably find some of them, especially those that occur to you toward the end, less acceptable to you. Try, however, to treat them all alike to whatever extent you can. After you have named each outcome of which you are afraid, tell yourself, That thought is an attack upon myself. Conclude each practice period by repeating today's idea to yourself once more. My attack thoughts are attacking my invulnerability. I found that in practicing this one, I actually took the time to write out each one. Say, I am afraid that this will happen. I'm afraid that that will then happen. I'm afraid this will happen. So starting with the main idea and then writing your list of fears or worries about it. And I found it very useful to just let it to see. And then I read through the list and I said, this thought is an attack upon myself after each idea. So you may want to try that. You can also do as it says here, which is practice that with each of your thoughts, just internally. My attack thoughts are attacking my invulnerability, but my attack thoughts cannot really touch any part of the truth in me. My attack thoughts are attacking my invulnerability, but my attack thoughts cannot really touch any part of the truth in me. My attack thoughts are attacking my invulnerability, but my attack thoughts cannot really attack any part of the truth in me. My attack thoughts are attacking my invulnerability, but my attack thoughts cannot really touch any part of the truth in me. So here's a practice to look at what our mind or the ego mind is actually up to. All the thoughts. We're just taking one at a time. If we're afraid about finances, and then we can find 5 to 10 things we're afraid that will happen. And when you get down to that list, you might find that towards the end, you're not only afraid of maybe an external thing happening, that you can't pay your bills or something of this sort, but you might find at the end of the list, you're afraid you're not worthy. You're afraid you're not good enough to receive abundance. You're afraid you don't really deserve it. So here we're taking the time to really catch the frequency see the vibrations that we're creating that often we're not even aware of, what's underneath all those thoughts. And our true self is untouchable. It's always at home in divine, and nothing can disturb that happy place and the truth of who we are. But then we use this world to hide our attacks and to hide the truth of our invulnerability. So in fact, we're just attacking ourselves over and over again. So let's stop that vicious circle that we had in a different lesson of attack and defense. And let's rest in the knowing and the truth of our invulnerability. And how would we be in this world? How would we go out and face the day knowing we're invulnerable, knowing that we're loved, knowing that we're already home in love? I look forward to being with you again tomorrow.